success of their new album and going into their 50th anniversary, it looks like Journey has their sights set on something big. Welcome back to Pixel Positive Music, where we talk about everything to do with the music that we love. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button below so you can join an awesome growing community of music lovers. And I want to give a huge shout out to all of the people who have subscribed recently. The numbers just keep climbing, and I'm absolutely blown away. So thank you, everyone, for all of the support. So let's get into it. Playing at the Super Bowl is a huge milestone for any musical act. Huge rock bands like The Who have played at the Super Bowl, and pop stars like Lady Gaga have played at the Super Bowl. I mean, so many people watch the Super Bowl, but you know who hasn't played at the Super Bowl? Journey. But that could change. Journey very recently headlined the Concert for Legends. They did that on August 6th. That was for pro football, for the Pro Football Hall of Fame induction festivities. And so Journey headlined that, and according to a recent interview, which you can see here from Ultimate Classic Rock, Jonathan Cain hopes that this opens the door to potentially headlining the Super Bowl. And, I mean, it's very interesting. Cain says here, I'm hoping they see us go. Wait a minute, Journey's never played a Super Bowl. That's right, guys, we haven't. I shouldn't say it out loud, but I'm secretly hoping they might put two and two together and say, wait a minute, maybe Journey in the Super Bowl. I mean, yeah, I think it makes sense that any band would want to play the Super Bowl. I think it also makes a lot of sense for Journey to do it. I think that it would be very interesting. I think it would be a really great way for the band to reach a really huge audience. Journey typically does very well with these big, like, televised events. So I think that playing the Super Bowl would be really, really interesting. The article goes on to discuss the 50th anniversary a little bit, and you know, it kind of talks about how it might actually be pretty unlikely for Journey to headline the Super Bowl, and it makes sense because they did a lot of classic rock in the early 2000s, but lately it's transitioned to more pop, like Beyonce, Bruno Mars, Katy Perry, Lady Gaga, that sort of thing. So, you know, I think that it's certainly possible. But I don't know how likely it actually is that the NFL would select Journey. I think the event would be I think it would be really successful. I think Journey would do a great job. Journey's music is very cross-generational compared to like some of the other bands that have played the Super Bowl, bands like The Who. I'm a huge Who fan. They're one of my favorites, but their music I don't think has really reached across generations the way Journey music has. Don't Stop Believing is like an anthemic hit that everybody knows. You could be young, you could be old, you know it. The song pops up in everything, most famously Glee, and other Journey music too. I mean, Any Way You Want It just popped up in Better Call Saul. So, I mean, Journey's music is still very, very relevant. We saw a remix of Separate Ways for the Stranger Things trailer. So I think that a Journey performance would absolutely make sense, even if it doesn't really line up with the kind of music that the NFL is selecting. So, you know, I hope it happens. I hope that we actually get to see Journey chosen to play the Super Bowl. I think it's great that they were able to perform at this Pro Football Hall of Fame induction. I think that's a really great way to, like Jonathan Cain said, I think it makes sense. It makes them a little bit more visible, maybe in the eyes of the NFL. Like, hey, you know, maybe we should do Journey. So, you know, it's certainly possible. I wouldn't count on it, but it's just one of those things that's kind of fun to speculate. Journey, you know, their fame has never really stopped. They're still very relevant. Their newer music may not always be the most relevant, but their classic hits, everyone knows it. So I think that Journey would do a very phenomenal job at the Super Bowl. And I would love to see it. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think about this possibility not really a possibility, but more of a hope that Journey will get to play at the Super Bowl. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And if you like the video, please hit the thumbs up. It helps a lot. And absolutely subscribe if you haven't. We've gotten so many subscribers in the past few weeks, and it's absolutely incredible. One of the videos is almost to 7,500 views, which is absolutely mind-blowing. I never thought anyone would watch any of this content, but so much of the content is doing well, and that makes me so happy because I just like talking about music. And this has been an absolutely amazing outlet to do so, and I'm going to continue doing so. I've got a lot of content planned. I'm going to reach a little bit more into modern times a little bit and review. The next video is going to be a review on the latest single by The Killers. The Killers are great. They're modern, but they have a great classic rock, like 80s sound. So I think it ties in really well with the content, and I absolutely love the new song. And then I'm going to start examining what I consider to be iconic albums of the 1980s. So you don't want to miss out. So make sure you subscribe and let me know in the comments what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next video.